As a hero, I've had to endure a lot of hardships. But this is something I could never have fathomed. How on earth did this even happen? I can't believe all this happened just because Ashido said...
Hey Midoriya, are you free tonight?
Oh, well, I guess. I don't have any plans.
I'll take that as a yes. How about you, Suyu?
Yeah, I'm free.
Great, because I'm not. Have fun on your date!
I couldn't really process what had just happened, but Ashido had just set Asui and I up on a date. Ashido, what did you just do?
Exactly what it looks like, stud. I just hooked you up on a date. You're welcome, by the way.
I know. I mean, Asui's really nice and cool and stuff, but all of this is just happening so fast. I mean, I can't even process this.
Oh, come on. I've seen you naked. Have a little more confidence.
Wait, what was that last part?
Yeah, we never spackled that hole in the locker room.
You're just as bad as Mineta!
Relax, Midoriya. I'm the only one who uses it. So don't tell Momo.
I don't even know how to react to all of this. Suddenly, Asui just became the least of my worries.
Jokes aside, I need you to go on this date.
Huh?
Ever since we moved into the dorms, I can tell something's been bothering her. But she won't say anything. And you know how hard to read she can be, so others don't suspect a thing. But I just have this gut feeling something's off.
It sounds like you want me to spy on her.
No, you dunce! You're missing the point! Take her to a movie, go to karaoke, grab some dinner, just show her a good time! What's with that face? You have been on a date before, right?
Well, the thing is...
Are you serious? Not a single date?
And there goes all my confidence I've ever had. Well, I was quirkless before I started UA, so most of the people at my school just used me as a punching bag.
Bakugo did have it out for you during that first Heroes training class. Worry not, Midoriya, for I, Mina Ashido, have the perfect solution.
Huh?
Ta-da!
Hagakure?
Hello! While I give you help via comlink, Toru here is going to use her invisibility to make things as romantic as possible.
You guys are going to be so cute together.
By the way, here are your glasses.
I don't wear glasses.
You do for this skit here.
Wait, aren't those Tenya's glasses?
Super Spies! Let Operation Pep Step begin.
We're looking for Mei Hatsume.
Huh? Second building, third door down.
Thanks.
Hagakure and Mina, helped me get ready for the date with Asui.
Yeah, looking good.
Did you really have to undress me like that? It felt weird going on a date with a classmate, but I was already in this deep, so I may as well see it to the end. A few hours later, I went to go pick up Asui, and, well...
So, are you ready to go, Ribbit?
Holy crap, she's really cute!
Psst! Midoriya! Say something already!
You look really nice!
Thanks, you do too.
To be honest, I started to think that this idea of Ashido's could actually be fun. Except Hagakure somehow set the karaoke machine on fire. Ah! Ashido snuck in and disguised herself as a waiter, which didn't go any better.
Oh, you like this spaghetti?
Oh my god, why? And finally, the two somehow managed to buy every ticket for all the films but one overly cliche romantic comedy. And that brings us to this very moment. This incredibly awkward and tense moment. Hagakure, Ashido, you guys gotta help me!
I'm sorry about everything. I know I'm not really all that fun to hang out with.
Huh? Sorry about... Asui, all that stuff before was just freak accidents. Well, except for the movie. I feel like I was partly to blame for that one.
Ribbit.
Asui? I've never seen her so emotional.
Midoriya, do you believe in fairy tales?
Huh?
Well, I mean, did you ever hear a fairy tale you liked so much you wanted it to be real?
Well, my mom used to read me All Might comics when I was little.
And then All Might beat up all the bad guys in the end.
Yay, All Might! Not entirely what I was talking about, but let's roll with it. My parents would usually read me a bedtime story. Do you know the one about how a princess kisses a frog and it becomes a prince?
More or less.
It was kind of like that, but with a bit of their own special touch. Once upon a time, there was a princess. Although she was loved by her kingdom, she lacked the confidence to lead. You see, the princess had a terrible curse that transformed her into a frog should her spirit waver.
Sounds like they changed more than just a bit of this.
One day, bandits came and began burning her kingdom to the ground. The princess knew she had to help her people and chose to fight off the bandits. But despite her brave actions, her heart still wavered, and she began to change. The bandits laughed, calling her a freak, a monster. But the princess refused to give up, not while her people were in danger. Whether woman or beast, I will protect the ones I love. Weakened and injured, the bandit readied himself to end it. But one hero refused to let that happen.
I'm sorry, Princess. I should have been here sooner. Our people are safe now because you stood your ground. Now it is our turn, so stand up with your head held high. Slouching is no pose for a hero!
This feels like it has more than just a few unique touches to it.
My mom is a very creative person. With the kingdom united, the bandits were defeated.
Princess, you have won, yet your soul still wavers?
Actually, I think my soul is at ease. I had always believed this form to be a curse, a true form of cowardice. Yet even fear did not cloud my need to protect my people. Thanks to you, hero, I can see who I really am, what I am really meant to do with this power. I will use this power that I have shunned for so long and find a way to help my people with it. The power of the frog is not a curse, but a blessing. I shall call this new form
Roppy.
So, that's where your hero name came from.
Do you remember the I said to you on the bus trip to the USJ?
Huh?
Your quirk resembles All Might's. The truth is that when I first saw All Might, I thought he was the hero for my story. But then I met you, and suddenly everything seemed different. Deep down I thought to myself that maybe you were my hero.
Asui.
Oh my god, did she just confess? Shh, this is the good part.
At least, that's what I thought.
Huh?
No, no take-backs!
Once I got into the UA, I began to see what it really means to be a hero. People who are willing to do whatever it takes to save others, even at the cost of their lives. But whenever you get injured, I can feel my heart break. It hurts so much to even think about losing you. But what hurts the most is how you'd die happy if it meant you just saved one person.
Suyu, look at me.
Huh? Midoriya? Ooh.
When someone is in trouble, save them with a smile. That's the kind of hero I promised myself I'd become. So, if me dying would cause you so much pain, then I promise I won't die.
That's so romantic!
mean it? You promise me you won't die? That's kind of dumb.
Huh?
Dang it! She totally killed the mood!
But stuff like that is why I fell in love with you, Izuku. Ribbit?
Love! She said love! Oh man, I don't really know how to handle this. I mean, I really like her too, but I wasn't mentally prepared for that. What should I say? Is it too early to say I love her too? Is that gonna make things weird? But I have to say something, right? I mean, I have to say something, right? But can I? I don't know if I can say anything right now.
Whoops. Maybe telling him is a bit much. Ribbit. Come on, hero. Let's get you back home.
Yahoo! Operation Team Green is a success!
Wait, I thought it was called Pep Step. By the way, shouldn't we help Suyu? Seems pretty rude to make her carry Midoriya back all by herself.
She'll be fine. She's stronger than she looks. Besides, I don't think I've ever seen Suyu happier.
Ribbit.